Ladies and gentlemen, this is the guy that lives next door to you, and you're the playmate next door, unless your name is Marilyn Monroe. Thank you for letting me too. And then you're the playmate underneath next door. Hell, less lady. But I bet you Marilyn Monroe, I bet you her parents told her, you need to put your clothes back on. I bet they did, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you Marilyn Monroe parents has got wind of the thing she was doing, and they said, we didn't raise you like that, Marilyn. But you better believe she kept living her life. She probably said she's grown, she do what she want to do. Man, Hugh Hefner wasn't paying her nothing either. You know, he basically, I'm gonna tell you what he gave her the equivalent of. She said she was broke, she was hungry, she didn't have no money. She said she was desperate, lady. Man, that man gave her the equivalent of $50. What $50 worth right now? He gave her $50 to get naked, lady. And the magazine was flying off the shelf, lady. But she said $50 was worth a lot of money, you know, to equivalent of $50 then. Man, that was like, dang, that was a down payment on a lot of stuff. But guess what happened, lady? She got mad at him because the magazine was selling. She got mad. She got mad. She got into stealing. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, she became a nervous wreck. She got mad because the book was selling. She was pissed off about it. But how can you get pissed off and you already agreed to it? You said you was broke. You said all you needed was that right there. You know? And goddamn, and that was it. It wasn't that, it was no other connection to it. But she became a real nuisance, lady. Yes, she did. Marilyn Monroe was a nuisance to them folks after a while, man. Because she started doing underhanded stuff because she was jealous that that magazine was flying. Say, y'all, if y'all want to do some research, do some research. I'm not lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can you imagine somebody that you made a deal with and then they start suing you and stuff? I tell you. I know you guys, you hookers and back page girls, you went in there and read terms and conditions and stuff. So you said, well, hey, let us take money out of this account so it can appear that no money's in there and they'll take it and sell it. That's the only legal means. Ladies and gentlemen, they already know what you did, ain't they? They already know that's what you did, so I'm just telling you, you're going to lose this one, you know what I'm saying? This court case right here, you're going to lose it, man. And it's sad, got to go to court about it. You're going to lose money as soon as when I go file it, you're going to lose money. You already know they're going to tell you, those entities that I'm suing, it's going to take money from them to damn have. You know what I mean? Just to appear in court, just to hire a legal professional to go down there and represent you is going to cost you an arm and a leg because you didn't even have to go to court for it. If you weren't so damn greedy, you know, you wouldn't even have to be in court. You know? But since you greedy, guess what? You got to hire and retain an attorney. And that's going to cost you some money that you don't have. Yes, it is. And then you know what they're going to have to do from Florence, Alabama? They're going to have to call the real E-Trade and say that the call center then got them in trouble. You see what I'm saying? That's when it's going to get real bad. Especially when they call Florence and say, we don't need you to be a call center for us anymore. We can handle it from here. When they have to hire that attorney, they gonna call their call center and be like, y'all time is up. They gonna say, we can take our call center and put it somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? They gonna listen to that conversation. That man, all you had to do was this and this and that. Now we got them hiring attorneys, retaining legal teams. We're gonna have to be in court this day. We're gonna have to have somebody from the real E-Trade to represent us. See what I'm saying? The real E-Trade, not the one, not the call center. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you, lady. And then you know the T-Mobile device, Metro. You know, and Metro probably ain't got no credibility nowhere. They probably, man, Metro probably wouldn't care if they went to court or not. That's probably how much goddamn a sham they really are anyway. You already know they're a sham, man. Ain't no doubt about it. For them to help communicate and direct that, they got a lot to do with it. You know? They got a lot to do with it. You know? They're gonna say, Coronado, how do you know that people are listening to you? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? Now I tell you, let's go down here and show you.